It just flew off. It exploded off. What is going on, everybody? It is me, Betterss. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're doing a story time. Something I don't usually do that often, but today felt like it was an exception because, you know, I was kind of bored and I was like, I should make a video today. Cause, you know, videos are fun, and yay, fun in the sun, you know. And so I made a video. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a video. If you guys want some more story times, be sure to hit the like button down below and comment, I like story times. And I might respond to your comments, you know, cause I usually read all my comments. Like, I literally usually read all my comments. So you know, be sure to do that. Because, you know, it'd be really cool if you, you know, comment that. Okay, but anyways, let's get right into the story. So, the story is about how I literally almost flooded a house. Like the dumbass I am. Flooding a house. Okay, so what happened was I was just chillaxing, you know, being a dumbass. So I guess you guys need a bit of context. This family had a faucet. We were really close to them, you know, family, friends, and stuff. You know what I'm saying? We went to a party at their house, and earlier, I'm pretty sure us and the family had a bit of beef. It was just me. The parents were fine. They just didn't like me. Cause I was a humongous troublemaker. Like, I love to cause trouble. And I did cause trouble, like, a lot, but this was one of the most severe cases. And I was really young at the time, and I was completely oblivious to, you know, common sense, because I was stupid. And yeah, I'm an idiot. Okay, so that's the moral of the story. I'm an idiot. Okay, so this family had a faucet in their basement, and every time I go to their house, I would always like play around with the faucet. I did it so much that they had to enforce a rule to stop people from playing with the faucet. I was such a dumbass back then. Oh, I was so stupid, bro. And then I think I put it a bit too high, cause, like, you know, there's feel like you can put it as strong as you want or as weak as you want. And I think I made it just a tad bit too strong. And the whole goddamn faucet part, you know, the one that, like, that controls how fast slow you can control the speed of the water. It just flew off. It exploded off. And I didn't know what to do. I was completely stressing. I was like, yeah, I'm done for. My parents are gonna kill me. I was just game over, right? Like, they'd take away all my electronics. Everything was just done for. Like, completely done for. And, you know, I just ran back into the living room and pretended like nothing happened. And so then my family friends that are still my friends to this day, you know, were pretty chill. And they were like, I think they told me, like, that it's raining. And I was like, what? Like, it's raining downstairs. And I was like, what are you guys talking about? And then it just went down. Like, everything went downhill. The parents found out, and they were like, what the heck? How did this happen? Like, who did it? Why would you do it? Or who would do it? And I was just completely oblivious to what was going on. Pretending like I didn't know what was going on. Like the dumbass I was. And I just, you know, was just being dumb. And, you know, the parents found out. My mom, she knew it was me. Like, she like, at that moment, she knew it was me. Because I was the biggest freaking troublemaker in the whole entire universe. Like, those parents, they knew. Like, everyone knew. Like, they kind of thought it was me. But at the same time, they kind of thought it wasn't. But, yeah. So, there I was. Being the dumbass I was. I can completely oblivious, and the parents were like, who did it, or why would you do that, and what was the point? Like, who do you think did it? And there, I just confessed. I was like, you know what? It was me. I'm so sorry that I did it. And I didn't think. And then I just started lying. I was like, I didn't think it would like explode. It was flooding, and the sink was flooding, and I was trying to turn it off before it flooded, and it exploded. And I turned it the wrong way, and I think it exploded. I was such a liar, bro. I was liar, bro. So stupid. And so after I told that story, everyone was like, "Oh, don't get mad at him. He's trying to be a hero." You know, all the supportive stuff. My mom, she kind of believed me, but she kind of didn't, because I didn't usually lie to her, and I didn't usually, you know, I didn't lie to her, and you know, I was a good kid, but I was a humongous troublemaker. So my parents kind of believed that I, you know, was lying, and they literally just, you know, or my mom. My dad, he was just trying to fix the situation, you know, like apologizing. And my mom told my dad what I said, and then my dad probably thought like, oh, he's a liar, don't believe him. And so then I went downstairs, or back to my friends, and I told them the whole story, how the parents thought I was trying to be a hero. And I kid you not, one of them got like super like jealous that the parents were calling me a hero, and they just snitched on me. Like, they told my parents like, oh, he's a liar, he's a like, because like I could tell someone did it because I told my parents. How did you find out? Yeah, and after they were like, we can't tell you, and I was like, someone definitely probably snitched, and I was like, who did? And they're like, I'm sorry, but we can't tell you. And so one of the sad parts to that story was that the dude, or the dad, or the guy that owned the house, yeah, they had children, and they, how do I say this? He owned a bunch of collectibles, like collectible toys and stuff, and I absolutely destroyed it with all that water. All of his collectibles were like gone. It was game over. Like, they like literally didn't exist anymore. I literally didn't know what to do. It was completely over for me. And then when we got into the car, my parents just looked at me. They were so disappointed in me. They looked like, you know, they looked like have you guys ever like I don't even know, like broken a vase in your house or something, and the look in your parents' face is very disappointed? Think about that, but 10 times worse. The look on my parents' face, it was just too much, bro. I was so disappointed in myself. I was actually really, really sad though, you know. I still feel really bad to this day, you know. I'm pretty sure they still hold a grudge against me, the parents. They don't like me, but you know, if you do dumb things, there's always consequences. So everything you do has a consequence, all right? Remember that, guys. So yeah, that's gonna be the end of my story time. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to hit the like button down below, you know, and you know, I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace.